Welcome back to Sunday League, the podcast. My name is Boski, and I'm here with Little Rube.
What's up?
And the DH.
Yo.
And we just got done with an interview. With Santiago Chirino.
That's right.
Yeah,
Awesome dude. Awesome dude.
Yep. Currently plays independent ball for the New Jersey Jackals.
Yep.
I mean, a different part of the world for this guy because this guy came from Venezuela.
Yeah.
And got signed by the Texas Rangers as a teenager and ended up playing ball in where is it? Illinois, right?
He's currently in Illinois.
He's living in Illinois, but
living
he
in
played ball
Illinois.
in New Jersey.
Yep. And, pandemic ball is not everybody's friend. So he had a chance to sit down and talk with us a little bit about his experience. And honestly, dude, blown away.
Yeah, definitely.
Blown away by this guy's experience and his perspective on life, for sure.
I could say for myself, going into the interview, I was a little like, I don't know where this is going to go. But I'm glad we did it. It was fucking awesome. This guy's fucking dope. I want to roll some double plays with him.
Yeah, he's a smart dude. He knows the game very well. He carries himself very professionally. But at the same time, he's just a cool dude.
The fact that he, did everything on his own, came straight over here on his own, had to learn the culture on his own, making it happen on his own out here is like, dude, mad respect to the guy. For sure.
Definitely. I found him. I was going just, looking, I'm always on Instagram checking things for us. And when I was looking, I found this little article, well, not an article, but a video thing from the news, a clip from the news. And he was playing Sunday ball.
No way.
He was a professional.
Yep.
And he was, he was taking some time off with the pandemic, but the Sunday leagues were going, and I was like, dude, we got to get this guy. And I remember I told Boski and DH, I'm like, hey, I think I can get this guy. He seems like a real cool guy. And he was very open to it. It was a good interview. It was a lot of fun. He seems like a real laid-back guy. I'd love to play ball with him.
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
I appreciate his approach to hitting, definitely putting the ball in play. He does not like striking out.
Oh, yeah. I love this guy. He doesn't fucking strike out. I fucking love it.
I feel like you guys are each other's spirit animals.
Yeah. So, a quick fact, a little fun fact for Santiago. He is the hit king for the Frontier League.
Yes,
Yeah.
over there on the East Coast. His team, the New Jersey Jackals, he helped them to their first championship last season in 2019.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I was watching the highlights of that game. You can see it on YouTube. But man, that was a close game. It seemed exciting. And any baseball where you're going back and forth, whether it's Sunday League, independent ball, professional, it's fun. It's fun to watch because it's challenging. So, mad respect to that guy. Like you said, his journey to the U.S. and making it in the game, it's respectable, 100%.
Yep.
And he's a humble dude. I love it.
For sure. Yeah. Would love to turn some double plays and have a beer with this guy.
Yeah, that's what's up. Next time we go to Illinois. Well, first time we go to Illinois.
Yeah, when we go to Chicago.
We're gonna hit him up, so I hope you're ready.
Chicago. Yeah, so quick little fun facts on Santiago. At 16 years old, he signed with the Rangers. He played 4 seasons in the Rangers organization. And he is the Frontier League hit king with 636 hits.
Wow.
And counting.
And counting, yeah.
So keep on swinging, bro. Keep tallying those hits. Make it hard for somebody to break that.
Yeah, a record in independent ball is a record.
Yeah,
it's something to be proud of, and it's an accomplishment. So respect, 100%.
Yeah, respect. So without further ado, Santiago Chirino.
Yeah, we're excited to have you, Santiago Chirino. That cool. That's a baseball name if I ever heard one. So,
since I was in my mom's belly, my dad was saying that I'm gonna be a baseball player.
There you go.
Yes,
that's a great thing.
Yes. Yeah.
So kind of tell us about yourself. How old are you? Where you were born, things like that. Your journey.
Right now, yeah. Okay, I'm 28. I grew up in Venezuela, so I started playing baseball when I was 4 years old, and I started playing, Little League. I went to the Little League World Series with Venezuela.
Oh, nice.
And, yes, and then when I was close to 14, 15, the Texas Rangers make a camp in our academy back home, and then they have some scouts, some guys from the Rangers, and they they saw me play. I was a little kid, but they saw me play, and then they say, hey, this kid can play. So we're gonna come back, and we're gonna pay attention to you and see what you do on those tournaments. And they follow me on the Little League World Series, all those numbers, and then after that, the year after, I was 15, almost 16. So that's the age that you can sign as a free agent coming from Venezuela.
Okay.
And I got invited for some tryouts, and then they bring some bosses from the Rangers, and then they like it. They like what they saw when I was playing, and they invite me again, and they invite me like 4 times, and then at the 4th time they talk to my parents, and they say, hey, I think your kid can play. We're gonna try to sign him on July 2nd. And I was excited, you know. I was like, yeah, I just want the opportunity, you know, like being a baseball player was my dream coming up. But you know, baseball life is a hard life.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me about it.
People don't know that, but a baseball life is really hard, man.
Yeah,
Like,
it's year round.
Yeah, you get through a lot of things, especially when you're 16 years old, coming from Venezuela, and then you go to another country. I played my first year in Dominican, and I was like 5 months over there with 16, 17 years old. You can't get out of the complex. You're like basically baseball 24/7.
Yeah.
It's like quarantine back then.
Yeah.
Baseball quarantine, but that's a good quarantine. I would be happy with that.
Yes.
What position did you play coming up?
I played shortstop and second my whole life. But when I started with the Rangers, they moved me to second base more. I signed as a shortstop, but they moved me to second base, and I played a lot of second base. I played third base with the Rangers. And then as soon as I got signed by the independent baseball, I started playing shortstop my first 2 years, and I started playing second base my first 2 years, and then my manager moved me to shortstop. I've been playing shortstop for the past 5 years. And it's been good. You know, it's been good. Both positions. I like both positions, you know.
Yeah.
As long as you're playing.
Boski here is a big middle infielder.
Yeah, I'm the in-house infielder also. I grew up the same, playing shortstop, then third base and second base, and back and forth.
Yeah, you need to move a lot around there. You know? Your feet hurts after every game.
Oh, dude, my feet are killing me.
Every pitch.
Now I play first base.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
So another question I want to ask you is kind of like with when growing up in Venezuela, like what was some of like the hardships that you had to deal with playing ball, and then some of the benefits that you had?
You know, I think the benefit is the weather. Back home it was nice every day, so you can be on a baseball field every day. Yeah. So growing up there, like it was not much to do. I like to play soccer too, so that's my older sport that I like. So every time that I go home, I play with my friends. Even, you know, Freddie Galvis, a shortstop from the Reds.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
When we go back home, I grew up with him, and when we go back home, we play soccer. Oscar Hernandez, another big league who's coming from there too. We don't like to run, so we just do cardio playing soccer. You know, I'm not a big fan of cardio. You know.
Yeah.
I know. I'm not either. I think Rube likes to run miles for days over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, growing up there, it was only baseball. You know, like my dad was like, if you like baseball, this is the only thing that you can do. You can't be playing soccer because you can get hurt. You can't be doing this and this and this. So I was a kid like that growing up, like a lot of things that you can't do, because I was good at baseball growing up. I was not big enough. I was not strong enough, but I was a good ball player. I'm still a good ball player.
Oh yeah.
I don't hit home runs. I'm a baseball player. You know, I like to move runners.
Yeah. I do want to point one thing out, that I was looking at your stats on Baseball Reference, and I must say, very impressed with your ability to put the bat on the ball. Mm-hmm. Like that seems to be your game, right? There's making contact. There's a couple seasons, for example, in 2018, you had 31 walks, only 26 strikes. So, like, who do you model your game off of? You know,
growing up, I hate striking out.
Oh yeah,
same.
I always tell, you know, I give lessons, and I always tell my kids, like, if you're striking out, you go to the dugout and you sit down. You don't have nothing to do. That's it. You're out. But
think
if you
about
put
it the whole time.
yeah, if you put the ball in play, you got opportunity to get an infield hit, even if it's an error and you get to first base, and then you score a run and you can win a game like that. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's more about trying to put the ball in play. You know, pull the ball in play, and then we'll see what happens. That's how it is. You know,
you gotta
so
make things happen.
Yeah, that's basically my approach when I'm hitting. I'm not a first pitch swinger, but you know, because I got a good eyes and hands coordinations that I learned through the years, and it's my game. I always give one strike as soon as I see break. In my first at bat, trying to go and see as many pitches as I can. So
What
if I can
position
see what it,
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
So as soon as I can see like whatever the pitcher is throwing to me in the first at bat, and I see all his pitches, all his breaking ball, changeup, curveball. Next at bat, he have to come with another pitch because I know what he got. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good
So
strategy.
I was gonna
basically my
ask, like,
approach.
what's your like, what position do you usually hit in the lineup? It sounds like a number 2 hitter to me.
Top
Two
of
hole.
lineup.
Yeah, I'm a
Yep.
2-hole.
Yep.
Hey, two hole, 3-hole in the Sunday league.
There you go,
right?
They have you pitch yet?
I pitched 1 inning. No,
There it is. See? Hey, dude. The home of the real two-way player.
For real.
First pitch to everyone. Curveball right on the strike.
So I'm curious.
that.
What part of Venezuela did you grow up?
I grew up in Punto Fijo. The state is Falcon. I don't know if you guys know about the map of Venezuela. But if you see the map, it's a little head on top of the map. Like it's kind of like an island, but it's not. There's only one road to get there. Okay. That's where I grew up.
Oh, okay. Because I think Caracas is the capital of the country.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like 7 hours away from there.
Oh, okay. That's pretty far. I was lucky enough to play in Venezuela when I was younger. I was about 13 years old.
Okay.
But we played in it was near Caracas. It was called Cumaná.
Cumaná, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
that's far away from my.
Okay, and it almost felt like Mexico a little bit because my family's from Mexico.
Yeah. Okay.
So it felt very familiar and like very homey.
Yeah. It's growing up there, I love Venezuela. You know, things what happened in Venezuela right now. You know, it's bad.
Right there.
It's hard to see. Dang, you can't see, but we can see. We can see here. Okay.
That little.
Okay.
One road in, one road out.
Yes. So, probably in 20 years we're gonna be an island. Not yet.
But there's water all around it.
Yeah. That's the type of weather that I like. You know. Now I moved to Illinois.
Oh, all right.
Totally different. Two different worlds.
Totally different. Yeah.
I know you said you got drafted by the Rangers, and then you played in the minors with them. Like, what was your minor league experience like? Like, kind of just take us through that.
You know, like I played my first year in Dominican, and I hit pretty good my first year, so I got promoted. Same year for Instructional League, and then I played really good in Instructional League, and then next year I was in spring training. I got a good standards before the league, and then I supposed to be playing that year on rookie league. So I started rookie league, and I played 6 games. I was hitting like, I don't remember, like 350 at a time. And then somebody got hurt in short season, and I got promoted to short season. I played the 4 year short season. I hit like 303 or 290 something. I don't remember, but something like that. Real good year. And then I skipped low A. I didn't play low A, so I went up till high A. Got a good year as a high A, but at that time, the Rangers has many prospects coming up. All those guys are on the bigs right now. Odor, Profar,
Andrews,
Hansel Alberto, all those guys are on the bigs right now. So, you know, like I don't get paid much. Sign up for the Rangers, so you know how baseball is. If you don't get much money, you're not gonna have the same opportunities. You know.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
Yeah, it's the business side of it.
It's the truth. Yeah, it's how it is. But baseball, I feel like my dream was trying to play on the bigs. You know, coming up, like I want to be a major league and all that, like for sure. But like what I am right now. I'm married with my wife. I'm here. I'm here in Illinois because I played baseball all my career, not in minor leagues, independent baseball. A lot of people know me around here. I got a lot of clients doing lessons. Like I got like 70 kids a week.
Wow.
And yes, and so like for me, baseball make me be where I am, and I love what I am. I love every part of what I'm doing right now, teaching kids the future. Like, and it's not about. I don't want them to be a professional baseball players. I want them to be better person. Like when they grow up, and it, if you think about baseball, is like life. Like if you do everything right on baseball, it's gonna pay off. But it's the same thing in life. If you do everything in life what you're supposed to do, you're gonna be good in life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well,
So
I think
that's basically what I think.
I think somebody definitely with, I mean, your skill set, growing up and playing baseball, part of your life, you're going to make it somewhere in the game of baseball, whether it's minor leagues, whether it's frontier, teaching kids how to play the game. Like, that's how you pass it on. So what was the transition like for you going into the Frontier League, and what does this hit record mean to you?
Well, if you see on my numbers, my first year in independent baseball, I hit like 260. It was my worst year, but it was all my mind. My last year in minor leagues and my first year in independent baseball, it was kind of on my mind.
Well, you were young too. You were only 20, 21.
Yeah. The thing is, my last year in minor leagues, I got a good year in high A my first year, and then they told me that I'm gonna go to double A. So I worked hard. I trained my body a lot. So as soon as I get to spin training next year, they're like double A, and then next thing I know, one of the guys from the office come to me and was like, "Hey, there's only one spot left for double A, so it's either you or Jurickson Profile." And I look at it was the prospect number 1 at that time. In all baseball. So I looked it up. I saw him and I laughed. Like I was like, "You gotta be kidding me! Why are you gonna say that?"
Right.
But I was like, "Yeah, whatever." So I went to high A. I have a really bad year. And they changed everyone on the front office. Nobody knows me at that time. Next year, Chirino and the spin trainer, you're out. So same year I played independent baseball. I was like, yeah, baseball, like this. I've been playing hard. I've been only one by year, and I'm here. Like like your head. Baseball is a mental game, and if you don't know, baseball is more mental than anything else. So I started, my mind started going up and down, boom, boom, thinking bad things, good things. So I had a decent year my first year, but my manager saw that I was a good baseball player. So he likes everything on my part of my game, So he was like, "Hey, I want you to play next year. I know you're going to be better next year." And I came back, and then I hit 300 my first year, and then I was 330, 350, 360. So, it was better for me, like for me, basically it was all mental, at one point, but I was a kid, you don't know those things growing up. And as a 16 years old, taking from your parents, and then you're like 21, 22, 5 years, just back and forth, just be at home 1 month, couple months, it's hard, man.
I mean, definitely none of us have done it. And so, you living through that, and now you got your family, like, you feel like you made it for sure.
Yes. Yeah. Like I'm living with my wife. She's from Venezuela too. She moved with me.
All right. Yeah.
And then, like, I'm happy, dude. I'm happy what I'm doing. I'm happy
You're
what
living
I'm
your
doing.
life, and baseball is a big part of it.
Yeah.
Yes. That's why I was playing Sunday League. Everyone's like, "Oh, why are you gonna play Sunday League?" I was like, because
come on, man. What's wrong with the Sunday League?
I'm happy. Hey, believe me, it's the hardest league that I ever played.
Yeah.
Believe me, the hardest league. Umpires call a strike from knee. Go ahead.
Yeah, they do. Oh, dude.
It's the hardest part because of that.
Right. You got to swing at everything.
And then your teammates, they have vacation whatever they want. Whatever they want. So you don't know who's gonna be there in that game. So that's hard, man.
That was one of our set of questions. We're gonna ask you, like, like, these are the common things that the Sunday leaguers, these are the common things that we always feel, that we see all the time. We got a coach the coach that always hits himself third.
Okay.
You got the guy that shows up at game time.
Uh-huh.
And
For
then
sure.
you got that really old pitcher that's like 60 years old throwing 40 miles an hour.
Yeah. And he throws submarine or what, and he's left-handed.
Hey, sounds about right. Sounds like my team this year.
Oh man, but yeah, those are the Sunday League stereotypes. You get those a lot.
Yeah, it's fun.
But
it's fun, man.
It is fun. We've all played there. We've all played competitively. We played with some guys that have played college ball and gotten drafted and things like that. So it's been, our journey in the Sunday leagues has been kind of, not the same as yours, but you're experiencing the same things. It's kind of it's cool. But what I was telling you, I think I was texting you earlier. I was telling you how humble you are because you're willing to do that. You're willing to just to play ball, to go and play in the Sunday leagues, which is great. A lot of people won't do that, and I'm sure your team appreciates it.
Yeah. Always when I play, I always like to have a good, clubhouse, team. Like that thing, how, when you play baseball, you need to be like a family.
Yeah.
That's your family. That's your family for like 5 or 6 months if you're playing. You know what I'm saying? And in the Sunday league, even in the Sunday league, dude, we lost yesterday. We lost yesterday, and then everyone was like, dude, it was a great year. Dude, I have a great time playing with you. All the guys came to me and say, dude, thanks for everything and all that. I love to enjoy watching you play. Umpires came to me and was like, dude, keep doing it. There's a lot of kids watching you playing, and whatever you do is really good for them. And I was like, yeah, man, I'm playing hard. I love it. I'm not here because I want to people watch me. No, I'm here because, this is what I love to do.
So what's next? What's next for you coming up? Are you playing this season, or are you going to be getting into it next season?
No, I think I talked to my manager. They're playing like a local league right now.
Uh-huh.
But there is a lot of crazy things with this pandemic thing. So they're not paying housing. They're not paying a lot of things on that. So to go there just to spend money, I don't think it's worth it. And right now with this thing, it's crazy time. So I don't want to put myself on that situation. So I'm staying here in Illinois, and I'm gonna have some camps on the winter, and I'm gonna give lessons too. So I'm all set for the winter.
All right.
So next year is I'm gonna wait what will happen because we don't know yet what will happen next year. And then, but yeah, my manager texted me. He called me and he's excited to have me back next year. So I'm ready for it.
Yeah. I was watching some of the highlights from the Jackals and the championship that you guys won last year, and that was a close game, man. I think it was like a 7-6 final score.
Yeah.
That seemed like it was a pretty back and forth game. I'm sure that was exciting for you.
Yeah, man. I remember we scored a bunch of runs in the beginning, and then our pitchers can hold it back. So that team was hitting every inning. And I was like, damn, they're coming back. What are we going to do? They're coming back. But we're still playing that's the games that I like, On the Sunday league, all the guys was like, I was like, dude, when it's pressure on, that's what I like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you feel that's the thing that I teach to my kids too. If you're playing baseball and you don't feel butterflies or you don't feel anything inside, every time that you step up on a baseball field, you're playing the wrong sport, man.
Oh, yeah.
Because every time that you play, you need to feel that inside. Like you feel that, it's a baseball game. This is what I love,
Yeah.
So if you don't feel that, quit. Go play another sport.
Go do something else.
That's how it is.
So I was going to ask you with your training and you helping kids out and doing your things, what is something that you really push? Not the one thing that every kid you want them to learn from you.
Eye on the ball.
Mm.
Most important thing the most important thing on baseball, eye on the ball. If you see the ball, you can hit it. If you don't see it, you cannot see. You never see a blind guy playing baseball, right?
Yeah, that's good. That's smart.
So that's basically the first thing. Every time that I got a new kid, I always trying to train their eyes and their hand coordination first. Yeah. So if they can hit the ball, you can do whatever they want with them. But if they don't hit the ball, you can't change anything because they're not going to feel comfortable with. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So that's basically, for me, basically is these two.
Yeah.
Most important thing in baseball.
Yeah, definitely. Especially defensively and as a base runner, you always have to know what the ball's going to do. You have to anticipate. You need to know where the ball is as a base runner. You just never know.
Why do you
Never
think?
know.
Why do you think Michael Jordan didn't make it as a baseball player? Because his eyes was not training for.
Yeah.
He was all basketball his career. He played
Yeah.
baseball when he was younger, but he quit. He don't see more baseball coming at him, and then he's trying to come back. You need to train those eyes more years.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah. Had he had more time, I think he would have.
Yes. Yes.
Succeeded
That's how
in
it is.
baseball.
Yeah, he was very athletic.
Yeah.
He's more than athletic.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
he's the GOAT. And the other question you asked me about the record, what it means to me, you know, like on the beginning, it was like, oh, it's a record on independent baseball because nobody, it was, I got interviews and things like that, but like independent baseball, nobody really you don't see it that way, like, oh, it's a record, like, whoa, no. I was like, okay. I was feeling happy because of me. I was feeling happy because, I live with a host family for 6 years with that team.
Uh-huh.
They're my family now. They're like 40 minutes away from me. So they're my parents, my step parents,
Yeah.
So I was happy for them. I was happy for my mom. I was happy for my dad. I was happy for my wife, for my family. All the people that support me through my career, I was happy for them because they can see that and they say, okay, this kid is playing hard every day, oof, we're happy for him. Like, make them happy. I know my mom and my dad was happy at the time. I know my host family was happy at the time. I know my wife was happy at the time. I was normal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
you're like, I'm ready to play again. Let's just keep going. Yeah.
Yes. But those things is that's my gas. It makes me keep going. When you see people proud of you and people like, oh, keep doing this, that's what they give me my energy to keep going, man. Because you know what I'm saying, baseball is a hard career, man. And
a lot of ups and downs,
and especially independent baseball, you don't make money, so it's all
got to be
because
passion.
the love of the game, of the game. That's basically what it is.
Yeah, hey, you're playing professionally. Whether it's independent ball,
I know.
Hey, you're getting paid to you're getting paid to play, which is awesome.
Yes.
We don't. Not a lot of people can say that they do that. We have our buddy. His name is Ramon, and he played in Belgium, and we've interviewed him a couple times, and we've had him on the podcast, and he tells us his stories, and like his is like he was in Belgium playing in some different country, didn't know the language, different type of ownership. It's crazy.
But same for you too, playing in different countries.
Yeah, being there. My first year in America was hard.
Yeah,
I was going with my friends to go eat, and they're like, "Hey, how you say I want the same thing? Okay, same. Give me the same." I didn't like it, but I didn't know.
That's how you learn. Experience.
Yeah.
That's how you get better. And I was like, yeah, okay. How you call that? How you say that? How you asking? I never went to college or anything like that in here, but I learned English just speaking with people,
Right, just living through it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then baseball is a universal language. So, you know what I mean? We've preached that many times that, hey, like, a double play, the signs are the same. One's a fastball, two's a curveball, everything. You don't have to communicate. You can just communicate on the field. It's crazy.
Believe me. I've been playing with guys that don't know any English, and they're in minor leagues, and the catcher is an American guy, and the pitcher doesn't speak English, but they're there.
Yeah, they figure it out. Yep.
I got a friend who just made a big league debut 2 days ago, and with the Houston Astros. He's a pitcher, Carlos Sanabria.
Okay.
So he used to throw one inning. So he was here because his girlfriend is from around here. So he was training with us, him and Oscar Hernandez. Oscar Hernandez was with the Royals.
Mm-hmm.
He's still with the Royals. And then that guy, and he don't know much English. And guess what? he used 2 days ago. He's debuting in big leagues.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You can't speak English, but you're in there. You know, you're in the show.
Your
Yeah.
skills speak for itself.
Yeah.
Yep. Sometimes.
You know, kind of like I'm a Dodger fan. I'm a hardcore
Mhm.
Dodger fan. What team did you grow up really watching?
I was a Red Sox fan.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys have a lot in common.
I was a Red Sox fan.
Nice.
You know why? Because every time that I see it, I don't watch much baseball on TV, but I always watch the World Series and all that. And I think the World Series, not the World Series, but the year that the Red Sox beat the Yankees after they were down 3-0.
Oh, yeah,
that's
04.
that's the most excited thing that I can ever
Yeah.
see on baseball. Every time that I watch that, I'm feel like I need to play right now. Let's go
Oh,
play.
dude,
Yeah.
we all go through that. We all
I
go
feel
through that.
pumped.
Yeah.
I feel pumped after that, you know.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this season the Red Sox aren't doing so well. So.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fan anymore. I watch
No,
baseball.
it's all good.
Yeah, I always, pick one team.
Yeah.
You know, right now I'm living in Illinois, so there's a lot of people talking about the Cubs, the Cardinals. My team this year on that division is the Reds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because one of my best friends is on the team.
And that's Freddie Galvis, right?
Yeah. I grew up with him, and everything that I have, batting glove, everything is coming from him. So
There you go. Hey,
Yeah.
dude, hook me up, right?
Yeah. So yeah, I think they have a great team this year.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna play good together, but I think they have a really good team. They have really good talent. So I hope they can put it together. But last year I said the Cardinals gonna win the division, and they did.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
you got to make it 2 for 2.
I always pick one, and that's how baseball is.
Hey,
That's
you're
when
pretty good at putting the bat on the ball, so I'd say you're going to be spot on this one. Yeah.
That's how it is.
So another question we kind of asked. We had interviewed a couple other people, but with all this stuff going on with the Astros in 17, like as a ball player, just not even as a just as a ball player, how does that make you feel? Like the whole cheating scandal.
I feel like everyone on baseball trying to get advantage of the other team. You know what I'm saying? It's some runner who pass signs to the batters. It's some coaches to say your last name when they saw the sign. It's a lot of crazy things like that on baseball that you need to pay attention.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
As a
You gotta pick up
shortstop,
on
even,
things.
as a shortstop, even in the Sunday league, I got a runner in front of me. I'm watching him where he's doing. If he's doing something wrong,
Time out.
I'm going next to him, and I will say, hey, if you do that again, I'm gonna make my pitcher hit you in the head next time.
Yeah, that's the game.
You know?
That's the way it is. Yeah.
Sunday
So
league's
I
a
feel
rookie
like
sometimes.
I feel like they cheat. It's not good. But where everyone else was at that time, where the major league was, where the umpires were, where all those guys, why they don't even see that before? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Like everyone trying to do their best. I feel those guys are really good at it. I feel the Houston Astro. I think Altuve don't need to watch the sign. I think he's a really good player.
Yeah.
I think Bregman is a really good player. Correa is a really good player. All those guys are really good players. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they cheat or not, but I don't know. Baseball is like that. Baseball is trying to take advantage from the other team. That's what people do. That's what people trying to do every single time.
Yeah.
And I don't say like you say, okay, but they're passing signs. But those guys watch videos all day.
Yeah.
You're gonna face Kershaw today. You're watching videos from Kershaw 2 days ago. What he threw to you in the last 4, 5, 6, 10 at bats. What he threw to you in the last game. Where he commanded fastball. Where he throws. That's the technology right now on baseball is crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, we did
I never have that information on my career.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did an interview with Jesse Chavez from the Texas Rangers. We played ball against him when we were in school.
Okay.
and he was telling us like all the things at the Rep Soto and things like that. Like there's so much stuff, information they can find with spin rate
Crazy.
and exit
Well, I know
velocity and all that stuff.
one of my friends told me that Galvis told me that every team has some people working with for them, and they just have an iPad and then just checking what's the percent when you hit the first pitch, what's the percent when you hit the second pitch, and then if you don't hit the first pitch, they come to you. They never played baseball before. They just know about they just know about numbers. They just come to you and say, "Hey, watch this. When you hit the first pitch at this time, you hit 500. And you're like, how you don't even know that? That's how the game is.
Yeah,
that's how
it's
the
a
game
very
is
data driven now.
crazy. So the same thing, you know what I'm saying? The baseball is the technology is going up. They're gonna try to do those things the Astros did before, you know?
Yeah.
So like sorry, go ahead.
I think that the problem was the major leagues.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's the teams. You know, okay, they cheat. They should get banned for that. Whatever. You can put whatever they want. But major league needs to do a better job.
Yeah,
on
they
that
tighten it up a
situation.
little bit.
On that situation, they need to do a better job right now.
With the technology, that I was going to ask you. You know, you're playing independent ball. I don't know how far the technology goes into that league, but you're doing a great job hitting over 300. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like and without having that super high tech technology, like that's honorable, dude. Like you're doing a really good job with that.
Like if you think about, I'm a good baseball player, but because when I'm gonna play, I always watch the numbers from the pitchers.
Mm-hmm.
So I always see innings, strikeouts, hits, and walks. So if I see those numbers, I can tell what kind of pitcher you are.
Yeah.
Like strike thrower versus
contact guy.
Yeah.
If you got a lot of strikeouts, because you got one good pitch or two good pitches. You know what I'm saying? Something that you're striking out people with that, or you throw hard. You know what I'm saying? And then if you got a lot of hits and less innings, he got hit pretty hard. So you're ready to
You leave it over the plate.
You're pounding the zone.
No walks today.
So and I see too the average from righties to that pitcher, but the average is I don't watch that much. I watch more about hits and innings. So because that's my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like if I see the guy doesn't have many hits and a lot of innings,
Do you use different bats for different types of pitchers?
Sometimes depends, but I was swinging a 33.5 all my career, and then my friend Gabi started sending me 34.5, and I've been swinging 34 and 34.5 for the past 3-4 years, and it feels good,
Yeah.
So why not
Stick with it?
keep doing but when I see some pitchers like throwing harder, like I give a lighter bat. This just depends how you feel that day. How your arm feel, because as a baseball player, the only day you're gonna feel good is the first day.
Yeah.
After that, you have to deal with pains and everything.
all the ibuprofen won't help.
Ooh. If you ask me how many ibuprofen I've been taking on my career, I don't know. Millions.
Oh yeah.
That's this guy too, dude.
Me too. I used to live out. That was like candy to me.
Yes. I need to. Yesterday I was playing. I threw 4 in my mouth before the game. I was like, I need it because I'm not practicing.
Yeah.
I'm not practicing right now because for the lessons and all that. So I was just playing for fun,
Yeah. But Sunday leagues are fun, dude. Like you get a big melting pot of different types of players.
Yeah. It's just fun.
Yeah, we've been playing ball together in the Sunday leagues for 10 years now?
Long time.
Yeah, like all three of us together. And like we've seen some crazy shit, dude. We've seen some crazy shit.
We've seen the randomness of things. It's hilarious.
From somebody falling on their face to
to the Rumble.
The
We've been
Rumble.
involved in Rumbles.
Yeah, or the guy that has his jersey number with tape.
Crazy.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
hilarious.
The longer you play in the
Yeah.
Sunday leagues, the more you see, and it's
Yeah.
just
No, the
dude.
more crazy things that you see.
Oh, yeah.
I was 2 days ago, we were playing, and then one of my teammates asked for a time to the umpire, and then the pitcher got mad. The umpire started saying something to the batter, and I'm in the dugout, and I'm like, "Hey, time out! What are you doing? What are you here for? You're an umpire. If you call time, you give time. It don't matter." The pitcher was trying to do the quick pitch. We're not even doing not even the wind up, nothing. Just trying to go straight to the home plate.
Yep.
And then, oh yeah, you guys were asking for time. Yes, I'm like, who cares? It's a baseball game.
Oh, dude,
It's a
Sunday league
baseball
umpires
game.
are funny, dude.
Yeah, they want to be the boss for sure.
Oh yeah, they want the attention.
Yeah.
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 And some of them and then you go have beers with them after the game.
Yeah.
So it's just
Yeah.
it's
That-
crazy, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. Oh, another thing about the umpires. Last game yesterday, the umpire. I was hitting on that was in the 5th or in the 6th, something like that. The umpire came to close to the dugout to drink a Gatorade. And I was like, dude, hey, great sun today, dude. I think the best game on the whole Sunday league. I think you had it really good today. Keep doing it. Great job. I got a next about after that.
Of course.
First pitch, ball. Second pitch, ball. Third pitch. Up on my letters, inside, not even close. Strike one. I looking at him. I was like, dude,
Hey, really?
just forget what I said to you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Those guys
Dude.
are
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, you can't talk to them, man. They get all
Crazy,
buttered.
But
And
no,
they got
but you know
mad.
what, like that's like I said before, like you're humble. You're willing to go and just to play ball and have fun and play with, guys like us that are just, we're past that part of our lives where we're gonna play professional or anything like that. We're older and we're just having fun and we do it just because we love it. And
Yeah.
it seems like you just have this love for the game and it's respectable and we love it.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Thanks. Yeah, I enjoy playing baseball, man. This
That's it.
is all my life. Baseball is my life. So
And you're good at it, so
Yeah.
stick with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's hard to come by players like yourself, and
Yeah.
it's good for younger players to see somebody like you
Yeah.
they can model themselves over your game.
And especially this year with all the pandemic thing,
Yeah,
people say that the Sunday League this year was 10 times better than the other years because we got some professional baseball players playing there, and we got some younger teenagers. Because the pandemic, the guys from high school, they didn't play.
yeah.
So
yeah.
they let them play with us, some of them. So it was not bad, man. It was a really good year. Every game was close, So that's You don't want to be on a game that has 20-5.
No, those are boring.
This guy would throw like a fit if that was even if it was we were winning. He'd be like, "Man, these guys are terrible." I'm like, "Oh,
Why are we even here?"
Yes.
The more like you said, hopefully if you play in the winter Sunday league ball, that's where it gets a little crazier because people are, you get rainouts and guys are Christmas coming up, the holidays.
I don't think we play. They play Sunday league on the winter here.
Oh no!
Oh,
yeah,
Too cold. It's too cold.
Yeah. I'm not playing on the winter here.
You're not cool.
Even over here in Southern California in the winter time, it's still kind of cold. But with the overcast, it's brutal.
I moved 2 years ago, and my first winter, they say it was the coolest winter in the past 10 years or something. One time was below 45 or something like that. When Chicago was the coolest place on the
cold front. Yeah, I remember.
That day
Colder than Antarctica.
You can't get out. They're like, hey, it's no job, no school, no nothing. Like, stay at home. You can't
just
be
stay alive.
out that much. Yeah.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're spoiled. We're spoiled over here. Like our cold is like what? We're in the 50s, and we're like, man, we need a sweater.
Hey, right now I'm 50. I'm in shorts.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we're in
What's up?
SoCal. We're in SoCal. We're about 50 miles out from Los Angeles, and
Yes.
we're spoiled, man. And
Yeah.
that's one
Yeah.
of the things that we like about here too is we can play baseball all year round.
Yeah.
Like there's
Yeah.
always tournaments going on, things like that. And it's either really hot or it's cool. You know, it's
That's
fun.
good. That's good for the kids, man. You know, like the
Yeah.
weather. That's why I grew up in Venezuela. The weather there is like 90 degrees, 85 every day.
Year round, yeah. Can't beat
So
that.
it doesn't rain much. It's like you're in the stadium every day. You're in the baseball field.
Yeah.
And in practicing there helped me a lot because, you know, baseball fields over there are not like here. Here I feel like when you're practicing here, it's some floors. You're taking ground balls on floors. You know what I'm saying? Back home, it was rocks everywhere.
Yep.
Dude, I remember my mom was she was in charge of the administration for the academy that I was.
Mhm.
And like 5 times, ball hit me in my nose, eyes. They
Damn.
bring me to my mom's office, like, hey, just a ground ball hit your son.
Again.
And my mom was like, oh, you're bleeding a little bit. I was like, yeah, I'm fine. 5 minutes, I was like, hey, can I go back? I can't be here all day. Well, right away, practicing again.
Oh man. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
Like, it seems like you just have this very, very hardcore love for the game,
Yeah.
and we love it. That's one reason, like, we really want to interview you because I saw the reason that I reached out. I saw your little the news interview that you did.
Yeah.
The one, and they were talking about like, oh, he's a rookie in the Sunday leagues, but he's not a rookie playing ball, which was pretty cool. I mean, you got a little news interview, and we were just saying like, I love playing, I love it. I'm just here because I love playing ball, and that it was something I was like, dude, we got to get this guy. Like that's the guy. He's a professional, and now he's like, I'm just here to play, man. And it's fun.
And that's what the Sunday leagues are all about, playing for the love of the game, because we all work regular jobs.
And if you see my team, I didn't miss any game the whole summer. Like on the Sunday league, I didn't miss any game. Even I have to work some days and I had a game, I cancel my lessons. I'm like, I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna go play because I want to play.
Yeah.
So, like, it was a lot of people missing games. Yeah, whatever. But me, if I say I'm on a team, my team is gonna need me. So I don't care if I'm on the Sunday league. They're gonna need me. So I need to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish a lot of people had your attitude because there's guys just like, hey, it's 5 minutes. Are you showing up? Are you showing up?
I'll be right there.
Dude, I just woke up. We used the 15-minute grace period.
I know. Believe me, I know.
Yeah, it gets frustrating.
Do you have to pay umpire fees too? Like $5 a game?
We pay a fee like during the season. We pay 140 for the whole
season.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
We used to do that.
First time that I pay for play.
But you love the game.
That's the best part.
Yeah. I was like, hey, I always get paid to play, but this year I'm gonna pay to play.
But it's fun, man. Like
it was fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
I took like I would say like 60 at bats.
Wow,
not bad. Yeah. Not bad. Yeah, not bad.
Did you keep your stats?
They keep it. They have a page. I don't know. I finished.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you can see your stats on the page.
Nice.
I don't know. I was hitting like 400 and something, but I was like,
that's what's
it's hard, man, because I'm not practicing right now. You know, because I got lessons like 6-7 hours a day, and then you tired. There's no AC on the place that I give lessons, so it's like your energy is out. So you can.
It's all humid in there, and you got a fan, and
you can't. Even you give me lessons on you can't hit like that after.
Yeah.
You're like, let me go home and play Warzone.
Oh man. Well, I'll tell you what, man. If you ever come out to California, you can play ball with us.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
Dude, we're ready.
I love it. I want to go. I never been to California. I've been in Arizona, but I never been to California. I want to.
Even if you're in Arizona, maybe we can make something happen because we got some friends out there too. So
okay.
Cool, man.
Well, definitely play some ball. Either that, hit the cages, grab a beer out.
Shit, let's go roll some double plays, man. I'm all about that.
Let's go. Hey, that's the best thing that I like to do for baseball. Make double plays as a
Oh,
second
yeah.
second baseman.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah, it's the best.
love,
best.
This guy
man.
right here,
Dude.
he's got some quick hands,
I,
bro.
I, I had the
Yeah.
fast hands. You know, age is getting the
Yeah,
better part of me, but
He still
dude,
got
like
it. He's
I
being humble.
love it. I like to draw. I like to draw my arm a little bit low. So
yeah, because it forces the runner.
go
It forces
down.
the runner to
Yeah.
slide.
If they don't, it's gonna hit them.
Yep,
So
and there's 2 outs automatic.
that's it.
Dude,
That's
it's
how
funny you say that because this guy, when I played middle infield a little bit and then I transitioned to the outfield and then I became a pitcher. But this guy would be like, yeah, bro, when you turn a double play, drop that arm.
Yeah,
He's like, especially at me because I'm a little guy. He's like, you drop that
Yeah.
arm, you hit him right in the chest or the face.
They're
Especially if they
gonna
slide
go
late.
you'll see the runner there like,
Yeah, they're
oh
running.
shit.
When you run into second base, you see that guy throwing at you, or either you
Yeah.
slide or either you run to the side.
Yep.
You have to do something. No, the
Yep.
ball's gonna hit you, and you can't let the ball hit you. Because
Nope.
I play with a guy like that. That got hit on the growing up, not a professional, and he was out for like 2 years.
Oh shit.
Oh, dang.
Ball hit him on the right here. Like
Lesson
he
learned.
was,
Yeah.
he was out.
That's
So
crazy.
I was like, yep, nope, I'm sliding every single time.
Yeah, there you go. Get down.
Well,
I
that's
don't
pretty
clean
much all we got, dude.
I don't clean
Oh,
my
sorry.
pants, so I don't
Yeah.
do my laundry. So
That's what's up.
Oh, man. But yeah, that's pretty much all we got, man. This is fun. We appreciate your time.
yeah,
Yeah.
thank you, man.
Yeah, well, I'm sure when the season starts, when you're playing ball again, we'll probably reach out again. We'll want to
Sounds
catch up.
good.
Definitely want to have you on again.
Yeah, because
Perfect,
it's
yeah.
fun.
Sounds
Hopefully, I don't know if you've actually listened to us, but we're
We're getting there.
Yeah.
we're trying to build up the pod. Like
Yeah.
sometimes we act like assholes. Sometimes we're real chill. But we talk
You
about
guys,
smack.
hey.
We talk about shit to each other. So
Yeah, you guys are cool, man. You guys like a ball players, dude.
yeah.
That's
We're
how
working
ball
We're
players
working,
are.
we're working
If
our
you
way
don't-
through
if you
the
don't-
podcast minors.
Yeah. if you don't talk shit to your friends, to your teammates when you're playing baseball, you're in the wrong sport too.
Oh,
yeah,
You need to
for
have
sure.
fun.
dude. Like I would be
You
on
need
the
to have
mound
fun.
and this guy be talking shit to me from third base all day. He'd be like, "Hey, don't suck." I'm like, "Dude, come on, man."
Hey,
Throw a fucking
my
strike or some shit.
last year, one of my cool friends who was playing with us, a lefty, he always in one inning always throw one on the like
to the back.
not even close, like back or warming up on the game or something. And I was playing shortstop, and he played with me for 2 years. Every single time that he was pitching, he throw one on there, like far away. I was like, "Hell yeah, your pitch, man! I like it. That's the best pitch." He was looking at me like this, and then he understand. I was like, "Dude, I'm joking. It's just you don't think about when you do that crazy
Exactly.
thing. Throw the ball over there. If you think about it, you're gonna get, I can't throw a strike."
Yeah.
So I was just like giving like, "Hey, you're fine." Like, "Hey, that's the best." He was laughing, and then he was back to work.
There it
Yeah,
is.
like that's kind of we've been playing ball together for like 10 years now, like all three of us.
10+ years.
Yeah, and like that's kind of like how we got together, you know what I mean? Like that brought us together as buddies.
Yeah.
And me and Boski played high school ball together, and then we played with DH in Sunday leagues, and we just had a brotherhood. It doesn't go away. We stuck together, and now we're doing this podcast together, talking about baseball. Having fun.
And I get away from my wife for like a couple hours when I'm playing too.
There you go. That's true. Talk some shit to somebody else.
Yeah, for real.
That's how
Hey,
it is, man.
with your teammate that was throwing the ball to the backstop, it reminds me of my favorite movie, Bull Durham. What's your favorite baseball movie?
Ooh, that's a good one. My favorite baseball movie. I will say I always laugh a lot with the Angels one. They have like 3 movies or 2 movies. I don't remember how many they have.
The
but
Indians,
the Indians, yes. That one cracked me up all the time. It's just fun. But hey, I'm not a big movie guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm more like, in Venezuela, you use outside. You're doing the stuff outside. So I don't watch much TV. I watch the highlights of baseball and any sport, but I don't watch much TV because, the time. I work all day, get home, I'm trying to have time with my wife.
Yep.
Yeah.
trying to talk to my mom because that's another thing. My mom is in Panama right now because she's stuck in there, and then my dad is in Venezuela. So, but my mom was here. My mom was in Florida, so I saw her like a month ago. She came here for like a week, but I was like without seeing her for like 2 years.
Oh
And
man.
then my dad, I haven't been seeing my dad for like 3 years.
Oh man.
So it's hard, So
Yeah.
my time off, sometimes I'm trying to talk to them and catch up with them and pay attention to them because they're getting old and
Exactly.
parents is only once. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They're not
Mom
gonna
and
be here
dad is only
forever.
once. Yeah, they're not gonna be forever. So you have to enjoy the time with them and make them happy.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
And
that's
they've
what I'm
supported
trying.
you. Like they've supported you through your journey
Yeah,
playing
yeah,
ball and
yeah,
everything. And that's admirable. They
yeah. Oh,
really push you
they
and
always push me since I was 4 years old. They always push me to be a baseball player.
yeah.
Like because they saw that I liked that I was good at it. And I remember when I was like 13, 12, that some days I was like, dude, I don't want to wake up today to go play at 8 in the morning. My mom,
In there,
she was
yeah.
like, she was my mom. My mom was screaming at me, wake up. You say you want to play baseball, wake up, get
Yeah.
dressed. We're leaving in 20 minutes. I was like, no, not today. Like, no, what? And then they pushed me. That was like, a couple times that happens to me, but because I always like, I want to play. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
Only a couple times they were there to support you and get you going when you didn't want to go.
and you don't see it that way, but I see it that way because I grew up with that. But parents have a big shot with kids if they want to do something with sports. You know what I'm saying? If the parents don't push those kids when they're younger, you're not gonna play anything. You're not gonna play professional, not any sport. Parents are huge. If your parents push you to do things that they think there's the best for you, I think that was huge for me. My mom and my dad pushed me to be a baseball player. Look what I am, look who I am, and look what baseball made me be,
There you go.
So I always say thanks to my mom and my dad, and I always, like they give everything that I have, like that's why I'm trying to make them happy
There
when
you
I
go.
can, and it's hard being in another country with all that, but I'm old enough, and I'm trying to have a family, and in my country it's not possible. So that's why I moved here. So trying to start a family with my wife, have kids, and then I want the best for my kids.
Any kids yet?
No, not yet.
All right, brother.
Be ready.
Yeah,
Be ready.
I know.
Yeah, we all have girls and then DH
I have one boy.
He
I
has
have
one little
1-year-old.
boy
Okay.
too. So he's the project for all of us right now.
Yeah.
He's the first one to have a
Yes,
boy, so we're like, man, all right.
I think I'm gonna have a girl. I don't know
Okay.
why, but I think because my mom have 3 boys.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so I think so. I don't
We'll
know.
see.
Yeah.
Oh, they're fun, dude. They're fun.
Yeah, they're a challenge for sure.
It's funny because little girls, they're gonna end up being just like you.
Yep. They take after their father.
It's gonna be crazy. So maybe she'll be
I
a
know.
professional softball player.
Yeah.
So
My wife, because my wife was like, "Hey, if you have a daughter, you're gonna put her to play softball." And I was like, "I don't know. I don't think so." I was like, "I don't."
I don't like
She was like, "What
softball.
about what about if she likes?" I was like, "Well, if she likes, yeah. I don't know."
Okay.
Yeah.
She's like, "No, you need to put her to play softball. She might play like you." And I was like, "Okay."
Or soccer.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Gotta use that
That's my
bloodline,
sport.
man.
That's my sport.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, hey, man, thank you again for joining us. We really
Thank you,
appreciate
man.
it. We wish you the best in your career, and in your family too. The family's important, at this part of your life. I mean, we were having kids at that age too, so whatever comes next for you, man, we'll be rooting for you, and we'll be wishing the best for you.
And keep a watchful
Thank you,
eye on you
man.
for sure.
Thanks,
Yeah.
man. I appreciate that. All you 3 guys, hey, thanks for the opportunity, and I had a great time talking to you guys, and this is fun. Baseball is fun. Talk to about baseball is fun,
Yep.
and every part of baseball is fun.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you guys did this for me, and thank you again. I have a great time.
For sure. This is gonna go on our
YouTube.
on our
It's going to go on
YouTube.
our YouTube, probably on our IGTV, and on the podcast. The audio is going to go on the podcast
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Spotify.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Spotify, the Apple, anywhere you can find your
Okay.
podcast, whichever one you
Okay.
use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use the iPhone one.
Okay,
That's
that's
Apple
Apple.
Podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on there. I'll send you a link.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
sounds
but
good.
we'll
Thank
definitely
you,
stay
man.
in touch, man. It's a pleasure having you on, and we look forward to chatting with you again.
Thanks, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Mhm.
All right.
So we appreciate it again, like I said. And then when the season comes, when you're playing ball, we'll be reaching out.
Yeah.
And
Perfect.
we'll go Jackals, man. We're gonna.
Yeah,
I,
go
was,
Jackals.
I was picking at their hats, dude.
Yeah.
I'm about to get me a hat. I'm feeling
Thank
those
you.
NJs.
Sounds good. Yes, I got you guys. I got you.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
All right. Yeah, those are sick. I like
Yep.
I like the logo. I
The
like everything.
black and red is woof. I love me some
Do you
black and
guys,
red.
do you guys see the ring that we got last year? I don't have it here. They're gonna send it to me. We won last year.
Yeah.
okay,
I saw that.
So
I'll have to check out their Instagram.
Yeah.
check it. It's right in there. It's really cool.
Okay,
Cool.
Really cool ring.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Santiago. We
All right,
appreciate your
Santiago,
time,
thank
brother.
you very much,
Thank
man.
you,
Appreciate
man.
it.
Take it
Have a
easy.
good night, man.
You too,
Take it
man.
easy.
See you, bro.
See you later, man.